Hello everyone, Square on Air. It really has been quite some time since I've made a video, but the Skibidi toilet situation has gotten so terrible that I've decided to make on last video to end this channel's journey. If you're a big follower of Skibidi Toilet, I'm sure you've heard of this whole situation regarding invisible narratives and their Skibidi Toilet Emergent series. I did hear something about Boom supposedly being silenced, which I will talk about that later in the video. Generally, I'll just say my opinions on this whole situation and what I think the future holds for this fandom in general. But first, I want to talk about how this whole situation started in the first place. Most of the things I'm about to say, I heard off. So if I'm wrong about this, you guys may correct me in the comments. This whole situation supposedly started back in 2024, where Boom supposedly signed a contract with Inviz so they could help clear all of the strikes off his channel. Not sure if this is true, but if this is, that's a whole lot of bullshit. Because Penguin Z0 was the one to help Boom clear off the strikes off his channel in the first place. I heard Inviz's appeals to YouTube weren't working at all. Either way, I don't think Boom signed a contract with Inviz so they could get rid of the strikes. I think that Boom signed it because Michael Bay and this figure named Adam Goodman promised Boom a full-scale action movie. Which in the end, here's where we ended up. Inviz practically destroyed Skibidi Toilet just for money. And I also heard that before Inviz signed a contract with Boom, Inviz was almost going bankrupt, and the time which technically means Boom saved Inviz, and this is what they gave him in return. I personally think it's quite sad how this situation worked out for Boom, since at the end of the day, the guy was just trying to make his series become a franchise. I don't understand why Inviz came to a point where they decided to trick Boom. I mean, if y'all promised him a movie, then make him the damn movie. You don't need to make fake AI teasers and bring false hype to the fandom and Boom himself. If you weren't gonna make the movie and do anything promised in the contract, then just don't sign the contract. Yes, Inviz did help Skibidi Toilet a lot. They made Skibidi Toilet toys, merch, and made the IP more known to people. I'll give that to Inviz. But they failed to do the one thing fans wanted. They failed to reward the fans, and they disappointed everyone with such terrific acts. And in my standing point, I'm still having trouble understanding this situation, because while I was still a followed of Skibidi Toilet, everything ran super smoothly. Boom was working on the series, while Inviz handled the toys, movie, and such things as merch. Everything was so smooth until all of the sudden this situation started happening with Emergence. I'm pretty sure they did start this because of Boom's late upload schedule, but yet again, there wasn't any need to make this terrible move to silence Boom. They could have simply hired Boom a team to help him and make the process of the episodes faster. And even if the uploading schedule hasn't gotten any better because it's been around 4 months since we last saw a video straight from the Dafuqboom channel, and 8 months since we saw a video by Dafuqboom, pretty sure we would have already gotten an episode 80 if Boom was still in charge, LOL. Now, I do want to talk about the whole Boom silence situation. I heard he was silenced and threatened behind the scenes, supposedly. I'm generally not sure how true this is, but there are many signs that this is true. Like here, for example, where Boom asked EBO to delete some sort of disappointment message EBO had shared to the public. Here it's very clear Boom is being threatened behind the scenes. Here as well, EBO asked Boom how he was doing, and Boom responded with, "Not good, very disgusting, and horrible people entered my life, and I can't do anything with it." Here he's obviously referring to Inviz. And he says he can't do nothing with it since he legally did sign a contract and is under NDA. And yet again here, for example, EBO asked Boom if he was okay again, and Boom responded with this. Take your time and pause the video to read this message if you want. All these signs clearly show that Boom is being silenced and threatened behind the scenes, in which, in my opinion, is very horrible for such a big company to make this fraudulent of an act. It's just not okay. Then they proceed to make a terrible animation and post it on the Dafuqboom channel and act like everything is okay, in which it isn't. Invis acts like Boom agrees with everything, and that he is totally fine with this terrible animation being posted onto his channel. And obviously nobody believes this, because I think all of us here know Boom. He likes to talk with his fans, he likes to keep them updated, and he likes to share how things are going. He wouldn't just go silent all of the sudden and not make a single appearance or send a single message or anything again. Recently as well, Invis has supposedly been copyright claiming videos and taking them down, like the ones from IBO and the movie exposing videos from Iron Cameraman. It only just seems to me like they're not even trying to hide it anymore. If what they say is true, that Boom agrees with all of this and all that bullshit, then why would they copyright claim the videos? Right now, if Boom were to make a message, we wouldn't even believe it was Boom. With all of the things that have happened, everyone would say that it's Invis making themselves look as if it was Boom sending a message when it's not. This is just a what-if situation. I'm imagining, not something I think that has happened, by the way. I think Boom has sent us his signs in his own secretive way through X and his friend's channel Door Closer, in which I'm pretty sure that he's taking control of again. We will talk about that more later in the video. About Invis and its employees. I don't think it's necessary for us to harass the employees like all of the fans and EBO have been doing lately, making AI slop about Adam Goodman and such. It just isn't necessary. We're a peaceful community, not a toxic one. And yeah, we're in a very big situation right now, I get that. But in this situation, we all need to unite, make this more known to other people, and get other big figures and companies' attention. That's what we need to do as one community. The whole hashtag Bringboomback thing is awesome. People spamming it in different pages, different YouTube channels, etc. That's what will cause the most effect in this situation. At the end of the day, we're the fans. We're what form the community. Skibidi Toilet isn't Skibidi Toilet without its fans. And if Invis doesn't listen, everyone will stop watching, and Invis will eventually go bankrupt, forcing Invis to bring Boom back. And even if, let me know what y'all think on this, would Boom really want to come back after all of these horrible things that have happened in his life these past years? Let me know y'all's thoughts on this. Me, personally, if I was Boom, I'd be kinda skeptical to come back to animating Skibidi Toilet again after all that has happened. That's just me, though. While this situation is taken care of, or hopefully gets taken care of, I recommend y'all go watch Boom's supposed new series, Human Being, which is currently being released on the Door Closer channel, which I'm pretty sure Boom once owned this channel, and now he's gained control of it again. This series will hopefully gain popularity soon the more releases it gets. Make sure to watch it. This will at least help Boom make some money right now. I also highly recommend y'all go watch Verlance's new series, Void Storm. Pilot episode just dropped, and it is really good and satisfying for Skibidi Toilet fans like myself. Either way, that's the end of this video. To be honest, I probably won't make any more videos on this channel anymore unless it somehow regains popularity again. I felt like it was really needed for me to once again come back to this community and make one last appearance on a topic that really needs attention from everybody. By the way, you guys can also find me in Maxidy's Discord server. I'm usually active there daily, and y'all can come talk to me. Here's my username, and the link to this Discord server will be in the description of this video. Perhaps I'll come back again sometime in the future, not anytime soon. May the force of the square be with you. Goodbye.